Hardrocker highlights from the Christensen Hall of Fame here on the campus of the School of Mines as the Hardrocker men's basketball team gets set to take on Jamestown College Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. here at Goodell Gym. It's the semifinals of the DAC postseason tournament. You can hear the broadcast on the Hills 97.5. You can watch the game on America One through the Hardrocker website at GoRockers.com. And Jason Henry, a slow start, but certainly a strong finish and a big win over Valley.
Yeah, it was. You know, they did what they needed to do as far as being physical with us, and you know, ran some zone, and then we didn't knock down some shots. So, but our defense kept us in it again, and they only gave up 24 points in that first half. And even the start of the second half, you know, we struggled a little bit, but we made that run for a couple minutes, and you know, kind of put them away with you know, whatever it was, 12-0 run, and guys stepping up and you know, keep pushing it at them. You know, we wanted to press the whole game and really attack on the offensive end, and I think that paid off for us, especially that one stretch.
You know, they have a player, Valley did, Calvin Kraft, who hit like 91 three-pointers going into the game, was their leading scorer, and I think Calvin Kraft will be the happiest man in America never having to look into the eyes of Scott May, who defended him so well again for the second game in a row. And sometimes, you know, we talk so much about points and rebounds and this, but I have to hand it to Scott. He did a heck of a job for the second straight game on the Kraft. Oh,
no question, and you know, basically 4 years of it, you know, and I know he's struggled in a lot of our games, and for that reason, but you know, as much as it is Scott, it's you know, how we're defending too, and other guys knowing the assignment of who Calvin Kraft is, and that's a big part of it. Obviously, Scott's about 75% of it, but those other guys doing their job of helping him out when you get that kind of shooter and a guy that can basically square up and shoot at any time and from any distance. And for him to go 1 of 10, it was obviously a huge part in that game.
You know, I get some people too, it's not only when you start winning, but now you have to win by a certain way, and that's true in a lot of different sports today. Winning just isn't enough, but you play 40 minutes of basketball, and at the halfway mark you had maybe a 3 or 4 point lead, but when the game is all over you had a substantial victory. People need to be patient as the game progresses. I mean, the game isn't played in a 5 or 10 minute period.
Well, especially playoff games. You know, it's playing somebody the third time in a month and a half too, you know, or a 4-week period, whatever the case was. And you know, so they know what we're going to do, we know what they're going to do, and you know, it's a challenging thing, but we told our guys the same thing going into halftime is, sure, if we would have knocked down a couple shots, especially when they're playing their zone and stuff, it might have been a little bit different at half, but our whole game plan going in was, let's make sure that we're putting our subs in and you know, making that run in those first 20 minutes. They're on their road, a little short bench, and we got to make sure that we keep attacking, and hopefully that pays off at the end, and that was you know, something going in we wanted to do, and something that obviously happened.
All the higher seeds won, with the exception of Minot, the number 5 seed, beating Dickinson State, the number 4 seed in Dickinson. Did that result surprise you?
No, nothing really surprises me this time of year, but especially that game, and even the Jamestown Dakota State game kind of surprised me more than any of them, that Jamestown was able to handle a Dakota State like that after just playing them the night before. And but you know, they did. They shot the ball pretty well. They're playing pretty good right now, so it's a good Jamestown team. But you know, we saw Minot up there, and you know, we gave them, I don't know if it's gave them some confidence or whatever it was, but you know, that was a big win against us. You know, we're ranked in the country, and they knock us off. And anytime you get that confidence going into the playoffs, you can beat anybody, even if it's on their home floor.
Minot will go up to play Black Hills State in the men's side on Sunday, and your game against Jamestown, you lost to them here early in the season by 20, then beat them on the road by about 14. So what can we expect Sunday?
Well, you know, it is. It's going to be a great basketball game is what we can expect. You know, there's a lot of good players that are out there. They have a number of all-conference players, and you know, the people have seen what we can do and what we're capable of as well. So, you know, we have to defend a lot better than we did here. We just didn't guard the bounce. We felt like we were a step slow on our rotations and stuff, and obviously we did that up there, and you know, made some shots. We weren't probably playing as good offensively as we were the second time that we played them up there, and just a combination of those two things, having that energy, being ready, and you know, just scoring some points, and that was a big part of our win up there.
So it's the Hardrockers in Jamestown again, 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon at Goodell Gym. and hope to see you at the game. If you can't, you can hear the broadcast on the Hills 97.5. For Jason Henry, this is Tom Rudebusch. This is Hardrocker Highlights.